Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! Seedorf! It is terrific!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scorer!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Makaleli. And it's Azar. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf scooting forward. He's got away. Can he finish? And that has been knocked clear. Lahm plays it in. And that has been cleared. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's tidy. Seedorf.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. Arsenal are level. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Azar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lahm has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bullet looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Driving forward. Oh, good spread. Hazard. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf. Looking for the run. Hullet. Oh, that's nice. And it's Seedorf. Played out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marcelo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Hazard tries a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's good play. And he's whipped it across. And it's Makalele. Now that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. And that signals the end of the first period. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gate. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Seedorf. Number 5, Roberto Carlos. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 4, Hazard. Number 10, Bale. Number 18, Hullet. Number 9, Eto'o.
So let's get the ball rolling.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
This is Hazard. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gullit. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lahm has created one goal already. Makelele. Ferdinand. And now the breakaway. Nesta. Marcelo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Gullit. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered low.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Now it's Gullit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Planes. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Pele. Substitution in progress.
And it's Lahm. Oh, some astute defending there. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, Eto'o, he's through on goal here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So we're ready to go. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, what a ball! And he's picked it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Gullit. And here's Hazard. Threads one in. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Marcelo. To Schneider. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival, Marcelo. And it's Makelele. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Lahm. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he get it through? Makaleli. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Schneider. Makaleli. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the space here. Azar! Hullet. Schneider. So what can they make of this? Schneider makes a dash for it. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it... Horace! And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lahm. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Marcelo scooting forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is lovely. Pullet plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's a lovely exchange. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. That's a look and plays it forward. Araujo wins the duel this time. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Pepe. And it's Makalele. And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm. It's Ferdinand. Vieira. Ernest. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. And it's Vieira. That's good play. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lahm. Makalele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving on and making good progress. Makalele ploughing through the middle. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Cross into the box. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. And it's Lahm. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And this is Ibrahim, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. And that is headed for the middle. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had it taken off him. Makalele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Shoots! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on.
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Some
Hello,
first half
everybody, and a
thoughts?
quick announcement
Well, it's
now.
obvious,
We would like
Peter,
to
that
ask
this
you all to
team
kindly
was
stay
set up
seated
to
during
play
the
on the
match.
break,
Thank you
and
for
their
your
opponents
cooperation.
pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're underway for the second half. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Lahm. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Gullit. And it's Lahm. He is through here. Gullit. Oh, sweet feet. And he's gone backward here. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Seedorf is offering a wry smile there.
Hazard, good driving run. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Mbappe. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 9, Eto'o. Number 18, Gullit.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. Makelele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it out wide. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Seedorf. Number 14, Vanes. Coming on the field, number 42, Toure. Number
Gullit
4,
with the short one.
Hazard.
That's
Substitutions
tidy.
taking place.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That was travelling. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Lahm. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gullit looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attack.
Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. So what can they make of this? Varane gets across to intercept that. Pepe. And it's Makalele. To Marcelo. And it's Sneijder. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
Gattuso, played out wide. Gattuso touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And this is Sneijder. He has found a way through. And the finish!
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. He's being urged to shoot. Showing good feet. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. Hazard venturing down the left. And he goes cross-field. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hazard. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Sneijder.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's a fine interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta. Pepe. And time is up. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud. Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Chooses to go cross-field. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Varane spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. Mbappe. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lahm. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hoeneß makes a dash for it. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's a good run down the right, and it's Seedorf. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Araujo.
Arsenal really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's a good run down the left. Hazard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So what can they make of this? Vieira. That has been cut short. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now the cross, and out it comes again. And it's Seedorf. And they can counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. A good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, well measured. They're urging him to shoot. He has found the chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marcelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Oh, they could break here. And it's Ferdinand. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Vieira.
There will be
This is a
one
promising
minute
build-up.
time.
Gullit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
Please
perhaps.
take this opportunity to pay
So
a
your
visit
views
to
on
our
the first
official
half?
store, where
I have to
memorabilia
say, I
from
think
today's
it's a
match
good
are now
performance,
available.
but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances, now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Mbappe.
The second period is underway.
Number 20,
Arsenal are
Ibrahimovic.
probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Seedorf does really well there, he is strong. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Pepe. And it's Seedorf. Thinks about the shot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Gullit. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Seedorf. Gullit powering forward here. Ferdinand. No way through. Aubameyang. Real chance here. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! How they've waited. Now they have it. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Hannes. Number
Arsenal
22,
can make their change now
Seedorf.
with a break in play.
Coming on the field.
The first
Number
breakthrough.
4,
Look, he's the one everyone
Number
expects to put the
15,
ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. Can he get it through? That could have... It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Eto'o proves just a little bit... And a chance! And no mistake! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Some really good ball movement. Spread out to the left. Skims one in. Bale finds himself offside. He's found a way past.
Might want to be careful there. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Schneider. Hazard concedes a free kick for that. Marcelo. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. And it's Gattuso. And this is Bale. Strokes it back. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Schneider! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that is out of play. Conte. Looking to play him in. Now it's Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Schneider, and here's Azar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So no flag here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Eto'o looking to receive it in space. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. He's going for goal!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Araujo. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's the chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. It'll be a throw-in. Makalele venturing down the left. Pass somewhat off target. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Arsenal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Ibrahimovic. But that has been slung wide. Oh, nice touch. Hoeneß. Chance! Lahm.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Seedorf. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Azar. Well, they could break here. Hazard scooting forward. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. Hoeneß. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. Played into space. Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? It's a threatening ball. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has been indicated.
Pepe. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
So we're underway for the second half.
Number 20.
Arsenal
Ibrahimovic.
leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Number 10. Bale.
Great defending, strong and
Number
determined.
18, Gullit. Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Bale. That's a super give and go. Bale running with the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Arsenal get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Hernes. That is good progress on the left. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pepe, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Hazard getting forward. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. "60 minutes played.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Marcelo. Pepe. Swung over. No, again there's no way through. Bale, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. And it's Seedorf. Driving forward. That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Hernes.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 22.
Oh, good read.
Seedorf.
He read that really well
Coming
and
on the
stopped it.
field, number 4.
Tries to pass it through.
Number
That looks a
42,
decent ball.
Toure.
Oh, now here's an
Substitutions
interesting
taking place.
matchup. And here's Gattuso. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet, looking for the run, and this is Bale. Roberto Carlos. That's good play.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Varane. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bale has it out wide and in space. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. Into the last 5 minutes.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nedved.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Bale. Bale touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
There will be
Marcelo
one
going
added
forward.
time.
Schneider goes for the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So, Jim,
Please
how do you
turn your
reflect on
attention
what
to the
we've
screen
seen?
for
Well, it may be
information
smiles
provided by
all
the
round,
local
Peter,
police.
but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Seedorf. Played out wide. Lahm makes a move down the right. Hazard goes short. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Quarter of an hour played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marcelo Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Lahm. And it's Marcelo. Now it's Seedorf. And it's Lahm. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Ibrahimovic. Pepe. Makaleli. And Marcelo. Marcelo scooting forward. Now it's Hazard. Hazard gets flagged offside. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. That is good alertness. Gullit. Seedorf. Marcelo. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that is out of play. Marcelo. Cross into the box. Keeper has taken decisive action. Seedorf. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Seedorf has been caught there, it's a foul. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Now, oh, what? That's another chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
The ball goes in.
Oh, that's a crack.
Can he finish? Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team folks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Down to business again. Seedorf. Here's Makaleli. And it's Lahm. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Pepe. That's a good foray he's making. Rafael Varane. Hazard. And it's Marcelo. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, crossbar! Arsenal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And it's made its way to him. And here's Gullit. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Hazard. Good ball, good take. It's run loose here. And it's Lahm. Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! And he's stuck it away. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Mbappe.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 4, Hazard. Substitution. Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos. And that's a throw-in. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter.
Here's a shot! Schneider! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 21, Schneider.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
On the field
lots and lots of changes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
Oh, he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Arsenal have their lead. And it's Lahm. Chance for a shot! Corner number 2 then. Schneider with the short one. Oh, he's been caught, and a chance! Schneider! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Schneider.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rummenigge gets into a good position. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gullit. And this is Eto'o. So, what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Can he finish? And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Leicester attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Gullit. Rummenigge.
There will be 5
Threads one in.
added time.
Rummenigge. He has found a way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. That has been cut short. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rummenigge. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Will be removed.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody.
evening.
Welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hoeneß plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. Seedorf played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Hoeneß. Real chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Hoeneß. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Still goalless. Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And he's well positioned here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it out wide. Crosses it in. Marcelo goes short. He's having a shot! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ball is over the line. Roberto Carlos. Hoeneß. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Marcelo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he latch on to this? Hoeneß. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Ibrahimovic, always onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lahm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Makelele. Seedorf. Seedorf carries the ball down the right.
1 minute added time.
Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
30. The referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
So off we go again.
Number 21.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Lofted in, and he's taking no chances there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been slung wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? Marcelo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Seedorf. Hullet. And it's Marcelo. Still just a single goal between the sides. Hullet. Ernest looking to add to his goal. Lahm. And Makelele. Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Now it's Seedorf. Lahm. Opts for safety. Tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marcelo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Hullet. Shot a goal! Oh, split second significant reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
14,
have their second corner now.
Number 22, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 10, Bale.
And it's been taken short.
Toure. Substitutions
Bale.
taking place.
Showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they could break here. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
75 minutes played. It's a good foot in there.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lahm. Marcelo. And this is Sneijder.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Makelele is always looking to break lines.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that was nowhere near his best. Thinks one through. Well read, nice interception. Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Bale with the short one. And here's Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Madrid really can only do one thing now.
Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Caught offside that time. And it's Snyder. Some resolute defending there. Deftly away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. 2 minutes to be added on. Messi. And here's Aubameyang. Bale. And the shot! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break.